Hey, welcome all you campers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whichever it is for you, whatever time you're viewing this video, welcome you 8th graders. This is a math session, the very first one we're kicking off this summer with you when we're actually covering a lesson. The prior video was just a warm-up to tell you the standards that's going to be covered, the ones that you're being tested on later on in the school year when you go back to school. So what we're doing right now is we want to actually go into a particular standard. But we want to also make sure we share with you, because you guys in 8th grade, you guys are almost in high school. But it's still important, very important, that now more than ever that you believe in yourself, because 8th grade is huge. You want to be prepared when you go to high school. 9th grade year is going to go by very fast. I'm Mr. McDaniel. I actually teach 9th and 10th grade at Palm Beach Gardens High School. If any of you are coming to Palm Beach Gardens High School, I look forward to seeing you next year. But hey, after you finish 8th grade, man, it's not going to be long before you're going to be ready for college. So think about this 8th grade summer. It's preparing you to get ready for college. Guess what? Superhero week. You're at 8th graders. You're the leaders of your school. You're like superheroes to the 6th graders and the 7th graders. Remember when you used to be a 6th grader or 7th grader, you used to sit in the back of the classroom, you know what I'm saying, and pick your nose and laugh and do all that kind of stuff. And then 7th grade, you thought you knew what was going on. But now 8th grade, man, it's your last year of middle school. It's your school year. So it's important that you prepare yourself by mastering these math standards. So the math, what we're going to cover is Florida standards regarding math. We're going to cover EE, equations and expressions 1.1. And that's going to deal with know and apply the properties of integers and exponents to generate equivalent numerical expressions. Basically what you're going to be doing in this particular one, what we're going to cover is you're going to be dealing specifically with equations in relationship to negative and positive bases. So, and what we're addressing here is that you should have already learned a lot of information regarding exponents. And what's an exponent? Exponent is when a number has been multiplied by its base and we have an expression. So we'll write expression out. Expression is just nothing more than a mathematical sentence that tells you what you should be doing or what's going on. So here we have an expression of a parentheses, -3 in parentheses with an exponent of 2. But what does that really mean? Because we're going to, this 2 tells me how many times I'm going to multiply the base by itself. So this is basically saying equivalent to saying -3 times -3. Well, then you must follow the math rules. When you multiply negative times a negative, what do you get? Well, it's still the basic math rules. 3 times 3 multiplication rule. What's 3 times 3? 9. But when we multiply negative times a negative, it becomes a positive. We don't have to put a positive somewhere like that to say positive 9. It's automatically understood when you just write 9, it means positive 9. Now all of a sudden, this expression changed where it appeared to be starting off as a negative, but because we multiplied 2 numbers that were both negative, it became a positive. But this is the catch. Look at the expression now. Parentheses, -3 to the power of 3, exponent of 3. So basically we have -3. I'm gonna put a dot instead of x, because you can write this as an asterisk, as a dot, as a multiplication symbol. We don't like to use this one because that looks like a regular x. So we use a dot, -3 times -3. So we already know this one. That gave us a positive 9 right here. So now we have a positive 9 times -3. Whenever we have a positive time a negative, it turns back to be a negative. So 9, 18. So this will be a -27. Wow. So here we've covered that exponents tell us how many times the base has been multiplied. And that base could be a positive number or a negative number. And whenever it's a negative, and you can follow the pattern. So let's say, for example, if we have an even number here as the exponent times where a base is being multiplied that's a negative, then we're going to have an even number as our answer. If we have an odd number here, we're going to have a negative as our final answer. Just a simple technique you can use. You'll see the pattern. It's very important that you understand when we talk about math that there is a pattern. There's never a guess. Just like I mentioned to a lot of the 6th and 7th graders, math is all about a pattern. 2 plus 2 is equal 4. 2 times 2, 4. 4 minus 2, 2. 4 divided by 2, 2. When we figure out that what pattern we're using, we can easily come up with answers and we are able to check our work. So as we wrap up this session on exponents, knowing how to apply properties of integers and explain how they can generate different types of answers and what's equivalent to them, when we multiply a base, a negative base, times a positive exponent, we're going to get a positive. We multiply a negative base by an odd number, we're going to get a negative answer. So look forward to seeing you in video session 2, which will be EE 1.2. Take care.